With the beautiful Puget Sound just to our west, you get a look inside Lumen Field here in Seattle, Washington. Tonight, Week 15 begins with a great Thursday night matchup, as it'll be the San Francisco 49ers taking on the Seattle Seahawks. Just about set for a start. Happy to have you with us, and we are underway here on Thursday Night Primetime. And he'll go down as this drive will start at the 25-yard line. Right away, they'll change the look. And the Seahawks defense gets to him, and they bring him down. Gotta hope that's not a sign of things to come as they face an early second and long. From the shotgun, it's Ward. Now he's going to step up and run. Nothing open downfield, so he'll throw it away. When you talk about this Seahawk defense, they were excellent last week in the win over the Chargers.
I lost count of the number of turnovers that were occurring in that game, right? I mean, I had a clicker going after a while. 5, 6, 7, 8. It was unbelievable. There haven't been that many turnovers or takeaways, however you want to say, in the game since the Reagan administration. This is absolutely unreal.
I was in diapers. Little pitch and catch to the tight end, Knox. And he'll be out of bounds just shy of the 40. Boy, a nice play there as they wind up converting on 3rd and 15. So from Seahawk territory now, it's 1st and 10 at the 42-yard line. The first carry here for Jordan James. And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. So after the loss of a yard, they'll look to push forward here on 2nd down and 11.
On the Seahawks 43-yard line.
Open man, the former Gator, it's Ricky Pearsall. If they want it first, they need to get the football to the 32 here on 3rd down. Now Ward. Open man is Tipton. And a pretty nice tackle there, ranging up from his free safety spot as he'll stop him about a yard short.
It's now 4th down and 1.
Pass taken in by his big tight end. And inside the 20 before he's brought down. So this drive going to continue following the conversion on 4th. Here's 1st and 10.
A gain of 15. 1st down, 49ers.
Here's James. Trying to run inside, but nothing there. Now 2nd and 9.
1-yard gain. Brings up 2nd.
Now they'll shift things around. Ward. That's going to be caught at the 10-yard line. So play number 10 now coming. It's been a long opening drive, but this is 3rd down. Throwing is Ward. He'll try to pick it up himself. And he's just going to throw this one out of bounds here. Nowhere to go with it. Incomplete.
I thought at first he'd try to run, but he just kept buying time to his right. Finally, nothing there. He wisely gets rid of it.
The offense staying out. They're going to go on 4th and 2. Oh, they're changing this at the line. And it's complete. In the end zone, touchdown 49ers. Dawson Knox, his 19th touchdown now on the season. And the 49ers take a chance, but they find pay dirt on 4th and goal. Extra point by Bass, up and good. And it's now a 7-0 game. After the touchdown, Bass to kick it away. From a couple yards deep, he'll bring it out of the end zone. And the decision to bring it out, kind of a costly one, as he won't make it back to the 20. Looking to put a drive together.
70. Come on. 79, Cowboy 80. Dragon 6, Panther 11, Cup 19.
They'll try and start this drive in the air. And that is incomplete. He couldn't hold on through the contact. Brings up 2nd down. This, the second meeting of these two teams. You might recall they met back in Week 5. And it was the visiting Seahawks who were victorious in that one. So they now look for the sweep here back home in Seattle.
Cougar 19.
They'll run for the first time with Ashton Jeanty. And they'll be marked down at the 26 with a gain of 7.
That's a really nice job by them picking up the run blitz and detecting it and blocking it and turning it into a nice run. And a lot of times you think if you blitz a running play, you're going to smother it. But a lot of the blitzers, they come in a little bit high. They don't have great leverage, and they're easily blocked and turned to the side.
He's got his running back out of the backfield. And he is going to have a Seahawks first down. It's a gain of 6 that time on 3rd and 2.
First and 10 at the 33-yard line.
Cougar 19. 19 Lions. 60 Bobcats. 60 Maverick. 60 Maverick.
On first down, it's Jeanty. Looking for a seam, but finding none. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage, and that's it. Officially, it's a 1-yard loss. That's going to bring up 2nd and 11.
At the 32-yard line.
Let's go now. 70 Lions. 18 Cardinal. 18 Cardinal. Trap 50. Trap 60. Mustang 19.
They'll look to throw. Now he'll tuck this and run. 23 yards on the tuck and run.
This guy's proven himself to be one of the best in the NFL. He brings an added dimension to their offense. He's able to read defenses and know when he's able to pull it down and take off and go.
19 Tiger. 19 Tiger. 18 Pioneer. 79 Broncos. 7 Pirates. 7 Pirates.
They'll look to throw now on first down. On the RPO, he'll keep it himself. And he just gets rid of it. Throws it away. The lines move there. Look like nobody open. Now 2nd down. 2nd and 10.
Hawk 70. Hawk 70. Broncos. Cup 19. Cup 19. 70 Rangers. 70 Rangers.
They're going to look to throw. There's a short one caught by Arroyo. 4 yards the gain, and it'll bring up a 3rd down. You look at this Niner defense. This unit, they've struggled a little bit against the pass, ranked number 21 in the league.
And I think you're going to see some changes in the offseason, whether it's through the draft, free agency, maybe even both. They definitely need some help in the secondary.
60 Maverick. 60 Maverick. Buffalo 18. 60 Bobcats. 60 Bobcats.
On 3rd down, he'll drop to throw. He's got his target. That's complete. And he is in for the Seattle touchdown. Jackson Smith-Njigba, 40 yards. And the Seahawks respond to that opening drive touchdown with one of their own. And we are tied at 7. Each team's had it. Each team has scored. 7-7 here as the kick's away. And they will not get a chance to return this one. It's through the back of the end zone for a touchback. The 49er offense set to get this drive underway. They currently sit one game over 500 thanks to their victory a week ago. But Charles, they've been really an up-and-down team all year. Do you think that they have enough to get into the playoffs?
Well, you did mention they've been up and down all year, so to me, it depends on what week you catch them. When they're at their best, I think they're definitely playoff worthy. But to me, they haven't been able to bring the intensity week in and week out, and that could be their Achilles heel.
James. And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. 2 yards the loss, 2nd and 12. Now a timeout called for by the offense. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this first quarter. James. And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. 3rd and 15 coming up after that loss of 2. A tall task ahead of him here, needing a full 15 yards to move the chains. Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. Over the middle, complete. It's Watkins. And he'll take this to the 47, but no further, as they get him down well short of the line to gain. Ward to throw for it on 4th. That is caught. And they will touch him down, but not before he gets the first.
It's a gain of 18.
But now an audible here into something else. They run it with James. And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. 2 yards the loss, 2nd and 12. To throw, here's Ward. The kidder here, it's complete. And that'll wind up moving the chains again as the tackle's going to be made at the Seahawks' 24-yard line. These 2 teams all tied after 1.
1st and 10 at the 24-yard line.
The 49ers with the football here to begin the second quarter, as they've got it with a 1st and 10. The middle they go. It's James. 5 yards on the carry. Good pickup on 1st down. 2nd and 5.
Brings up 2nd and 5.
They'll keep it on the ground. James. And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. It'll be a loss of a couple on the play, so now 3rd down coming up. From the gun, here's Ward. A quick throw there is incomplete.
Intended for Ricky Pearson. Incomplete.
So Tyler Bass on now for the field goal. From the left hash, this from 39. The kick by Bass is good. So he's been automatic to this point of the season, and he connects on the field goal there.
And what a luxury it is to have a kicker you can depend upon, partner, because he hasn't missed all year long. Converts on that one as well. And kudos to you. You didn't jinx him.
And that'll be a little too hot to handle as it will skim through the end zone for a touchback here.
35-yard line.
see the block. I just want to rock. I just want to rock. Body out, yeah. Shorty got that body out.
Here's the Seattle offense ready to get this drive underway. They're riding a 2-game winning streak into this Thursday nighter. How easy is it when you're on a roll to stay on a roll given the quick turnaround?
Well, you would think it'd be pretty easy because everyone's locked in practice and meetings because everyone feels good about themselves. And for coaches, this is where they have to tell themselves, don't add too much. Don't worry about game plans as much as players. So look at your play sheet and think, give it to the guys who play best and don't worry about the rest of it.
Come on, draft this, Mustang, 19, top, ready.
2nd and 6. To the left side, looked in by Horton. And he'll go out near midfield at the 49. His first catch there, good for 10 yards and a first down.
Ready, draft all 80. Ready.
A run out of the gun with Genty. Fancy footwork at the 45. And a good run here as he'll rumble all the way down to the 40-yard line. 11 more yards that go around, a first down as well. Seemed like a couple sets of eyes were on the quarterback, so he decided, hey, I'm going to hand this off. Got a good gain out of it.
And you know you need good blocking up front in order to gain yardage, but every one of these RPOs, if you do it right and they look the same, whether it's handed off inside or the quarterback keeps it, that allows you to fool the defense so often. And in this case, fooled him with the inside run.
And he'll be out of bounds as he gets it down to the 30 there. The Seahawks at 10-3 on the year. And they come in feeling pretty good after back-to-back victories, CD.
And I thought that they played pretty well last week. Their execution, their discipline, their resilience, all on display in that victory.
Hey, smash! Hawk 70, Hawk 70! Let go!
The give out of the gun to Genty. And he will score! Touchdown, Seattle! Ashton Genty, touchdown number 22 on the season. And the Seahawks have taken the lead. Through by Myers. And the lead is now 14-10. The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away. And out a little across the 25 to the 27.
The Niners take over 1st and 10.
The San Francisco offense ready to start their next drive. And last time able to get 3. That's not what they wanted. They wanted 6, but they got at least something and mustered something out of the drive.
They'll take it. I like the way you described it. Not ideal, but they'll take it. Anything to put some points on the board. But this time on offense, they don't even want to see the field goal kicker trot on the field. They want that ball in the end zone.
Yeah, they'll be going for 6. Here's 2nd and 3. To throw is Ward. Looking left side for Watkins, and he's got it. And that'll wind up moving the chains again as the tackle's going to be made at the Seahawks 28.
A gain of 26 yards. First down.
Throwing now, Ward. Call it a loss of 14 on the play, and it'll make this a 2nd and long. Well, looks like they'll move things around here. Here's Ward. And that falls to the ground, incomplete. A nice job of bodying him up defensively, and now it brings up 3rd down.
You've always been very good about checking my math. Am I correct? That's the first time that it's been incomplete when they've thrown it to him?
Yes, he had caught every other ball coming his way.
So they feel like they've got something really good going there, and they're going to continue to go there until the defense makes an adjustment and takes it away.
Well, they finally made an adjustment there. We'll see if they can build on that stop. Little pitch and catch to the tight end, Knox. And they're going to be set up down around the 15-yard line. Line of scrimmage, the 15. It's 1st and 10.
A gain of 47 on the play. First down, 49ers.
On first down, it's James. And he'll fight forward maybe to the line of scrimmage, but that's all. Maybe just a slight detour on what's been a strong drive. Here's 2nd and 11. From the shotgun, he'll look to throw. Over the middle, it's complete. That'll go for a gain of 7. And that'll bring us to a 3rd and 4.
It's a gain of 7. It's a 3rd and 4.
Looking to throw. Moore will try and do this himself. And he hauls it in the end zone. Touchdown, San Francisco. Ricky Pearsall from 8 yards out. And the Niners are once again back in front. An extra point by Bass, up and good. And it's now 17-14. After the touchdown, Bass to kick it away. And the returner down to a knee, and this will come out to the 30-yard line.
At their own 35-yard line.
Coming to the line here to begin their next drive, the Seahawks offense. A lot of time for this unit to game plan on the sideline after that drive if they watch the other side just score. But remember, last time they were out, they scored as well. We'll see if they can seize that momentum right back.
And they haven't had a lot of time to cool off from reaching the end zone the last time. So have they been able to keep themselves mentally sharp and into this game, even though they haven't been on the field? And you and I both know, one big play, though, gets them right back up to that level.
Now the Seahawks going to use the first of their timeouts as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next.
Riggs, Viking 18.
Up the middle, it's Genty to the 36-yard line. Stop there.
Well, that's just a pile of bodies there, and that's when you kind of find out who's a tough guy, right? Who can stand up and make a play. It was only a 3-yard run, but for both sides, they had to walk away from that feeling like, okay, I can stand up when the going gets tough in here.
Now quickly here to Smith and Jigba. And he is out of bounds inside the 30. 9 yards to pick up there, and it's a first down.
That's good for a Seahawks.
Ready? Hawk 70, Hawk 70 Lions.
First and 10 at the 27-yard line.
Mustang Night Warrior 70, 18 Rattler, 18 Rattler.
They'll drop the throw. Toward the sideline, and look at that catch. Dragging the toes, and that's going to be a first down. Well done. 18 yards the gain for number 18.
He's certainly done a nice job spreading the field on this drive, and here he finds his big tight end for good yardage. And that's what you have to do. Keep defenses guessing about where you're going to go with the football.
Panther 60, Panther 60.
A run straight ahead with Genty. And he is met at the line of scrimmage, and he goes down right there. Now the Seahawks call the second of their 3 timeouts, as the clock's going to stop with 47 seconds to go in half number 1. And the ball situated at the 9. 2nd and goal.
Let's go. Cowboy 80, 19.
Not liking the look. They'll change the play.
60 Maverick, 18, Pioneer. Say, hurt. Ready, right?
2nd and 9 now. And that is incomplete. Nearly intercepted. The free safety couldn't quite get his hands around it, and it brings up 3rd down.
To this point, I've been impressed with the work defensively. They have not allowed a lot of receivers to run free. And there's another example, another incompletion.
19 Lions. 60 Bobcats, 60 Bobcats. Rig alert, 19 tight, 19 tight. Panther 11, Panther 11. 70 Rangers, 70 Rangers. Ready.
They'll look to throw on 3rd and goal. Over the middle, finding Smith and Jigba. A terrific job there to keep him out of the end zone. And now it'll be 4th and goal.
A short game that doesn't get them the 1st down brings up a 4th down situation.
Really nice job defensively. They knew where the sticks were. They got the stop before it. They're not going to kick it. A chip shot, but they're going for it down 3 on 4th down.
Let's go now. 79, 70 Lions.
They throw it out right, complete. Touchdown! Elijah Arroyo as the first half is winding down. And the Seahawks have taken the lead here in the final stages of this first half. Myers connects on the PAT. And that will make this a 4-point game.
49ers 17.
So not much time to speak of remaining in this first half as the kick's away. And he'll take it up past the 25 to the 26-yard line.
The Niners take over 1st and 10 at their own 26-yard line.
The 49er offense set to get this drive underway. And with time quickly fading here in the 2nd quarter, not sure how aggressively, offensively they want to play this.
I think we'll find out just how much they trust their guys in this situation if they decide to take a shot.
2nd and 12 at the 24-yard line.
Time for a break. We've hit halftime. 2 quarters down. 2 still remain. We step aside. This is the NFL on EA Sports.
Tyler Bass set to kick off.
Both these offenses have been in fine form. What will the 2nd half bring us as we are underway in quarter 3? And no run back here as the 3rd quarter will commence with a touchback. Here's the Seattle offense ready to get this drive underway. Right now, everything they touch turns to gold. This is their 4th possession. Touchdowns on their first 3 possessions. I mean, this defense, they can't seem to stop them. It's like they're on skates.
Great analogy, Brandon, because they are pushing them back and winning everything at the line of scrimmage. They've just been laying down tracks towards the opposite end zone. So, to themselves, all they're saying is, if we don't make a mistake, there's no way they can stop us.
18 Rattler, 18 Rattler.
Looking to throw. There's a short one caught by Arroyo. And he'll be out of bounds, but able to get it up past the 45. 10 yards and a Seattle first down.
First down.
Here we go, here we go.
10 at the 47-yard line.
19 tight, 19 tight. 19 light, 60 Bobcats, 70 Rangers, 70 Rangers.
He'll look to throw. Now he's going to step up and run. That's down the field. He's got Arroyo. And he'll be out just a yard or 2 shy of the 30. Back-to-back receptions for him, and it's another first down.
First down. First and
Buffalo
10 at the
18.
32-yard
Go.
line.
60 by 6, 60 by 2.
Back to throw again. Smith and Jigba with the ground. And taking it to the 15-yard line before he's brought down. Line of scrimmage, the 15. It's 1st and 10.
Come back to 18, fight it. Trap 60, trap 60. Rig alert, rig alert. Ready, ready?
On the draw, here's Genty. He takes us down to about the 12 for a gain of 3.
Well, that call makes sense because they've been throwing it well on this drive, and once again they show passing formation, showing the shotgun. Then they ran out of it. That's a nice play by them defensively, though, to hold it to a short gain.
2nd down and 6 now.
Back. Bronco 80.
Now they'll change things around before the snap. They'll set up to throw. This will be caught at about the 5. And the Seahawks are going to be looking at 1st and goal as they move this down to the 4-yard line. This offense continues to be a hot knife through butter. 3 drives, 3 scores, and knocking on the door again on drive number 4. Genty not going anywhere. He'll lose a couple back to the 6. That's going to go as a loss of 1 on 1st down.
Well, it's apparent the defense understands the situation. They have to keep them out of the end zone here. That's a great start by them. A loss on that play. Can they force them into a field goal attempt and still give their offense an opportunity?
And he just chucked that one out of bounds, out of everyone's reach. Maybe a wise call not to take a sack in this part of the field. It brings up 3rd down.
I see the surprise in your face there, partner. That is a rare incompletion from him. He's been on point this entire game.
He has percentage completion-wise way up. Not that time.
Get it. Cougar 19. Hawk 70, Hawk 70. Mustang 19. $60 Bobcats, 18 Rattler, 18 Rattler. Buffalo 18.
Looking left side, and he's got a man. That's Horton. They're able to hold him to 3 there, and that leads to a 4th and goal.
One hallmark of good defenses is understanding the game, understanding positioning, and tackling immediately in the secondary after catches. I think we just saw that on display right there.
Got to him before he ever had a chance to think about turning it upfield.
Hawk 70, Hawk, Rig, 7 Pirates, 7, trap 50, trap 60. Warriors 70. 19 type, 70 Rangers, 18 Pioneer.
On a delay of game there, they could not get the playoff in time.
Frustrating for the head coach, frustrating for the offense. Sometimes you have to get the play call in a little bit quicker.
A 25-yard attempt.
Myers' kick is good. And they will open their lead up to a touchdown at 24-17. Well, looking at it from a defensive perspective, that keeps the deficit very, very manageable. You know, all things considered, not a bad job on the defensive side.
I would say that you've pointed out something pretty good right there, and that is you actually have both sides happy with that exchange. You know, happy in quotes, of course. One team, hey, we've kept it within range. The other side saying, hey, we put points on the board and did stretch out the lead. Let's see how this one turns out.
Yeah, still bottom line, though, 3 points for the opening drive of the 3rd quarter. Oh, some hitting going on now. This has been a tight game, and he takes a big shot there in the return. The San Francisco offense ready to start their next drive. And their deficit a little wider now than it was at halftime following the field goal a moment ago.
But the goal is still the same because you know they want to come out, establish a rhythm in the second half, and get going. Make no mistake about it, though. Kicking field goals, not in their game plan. They need to get the ball in the end zone.
And this will be a gain of 5 as he gets it to the 30. Here's 3rd and 3. of the gun. Ward. Well, he tries to force it in, and it's intercepted. And this one will be brought back to the 22. CD, I know it's just his second year in the league as a quarterback, but that's going to be one when he flips on the tape, he's like, I shouldn't have thrown that ball.
No doubt about it, and his coaching staff will be emphatic about he shouldn't have thrown that ball. But remember, second year, as you noted, on-the-job training, so he's got to take this feedback that he's getting, negative or otherwise, and turn it into positives moving forward.
Panther 60, Panther, go!
On to give, Genty. And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. He'll lose a yard there, and it's 2nd and 11.
I'll tell you what, this defense hasn't played its best, but they're still right in this football game. If they keep making plays just like that, they're going to give their offense a chance.
A loss of a yard there to start out. That leads to a 2nd and 11.
Viking, 60 Maverick, 60 Maverick. Ready, ready?
He'll look to throw. That's taken in by Arroyo. And he'll get positive yardage there as he'll be touchdown.
That's a gain of 8.
Trap 60, trap 60.
3rd and 3.
18 Rattler, 18 Rattler.
On 3rd and short, they'll try and pick it up through the air. Pass taken in by his big tight end. And the Seahawks are going to have 1st and goal as they try to finish off this drive with 6 points.
First down. 1st and goal at the 3-yard line.
70 Timberwolf. 70 Timberwolf.
Now they'll audible to something else. They'll try to punch it in with Genty. Nothing doing there. They're going to wind up holding it at the 2. Only a yard that time. 2nd and goal.
You know, when this offense gets down here near the end zone, they're going to turn to their bell cow. And this guy's been a touchdown machine all year. Excellent job stopping him there on 1st down.
70 Rangers, 70 Rangers, 60 Eagles, 6 Dragon 60. Hurt. Go street. Hey, Smash. Rig alert. Steady.
2nd and 2. Looking end zone, but it's incomplete.
Well, congratulations, Mr. Lucky. You know that's one that he would love to have back. That should have been picked off. Threw that one into a crowd. He's just so fortunate the defender couldn't react fast enough and get his hands up.
Here we go. 18 Cardinal, 18 Cardinal. Cardinal, 18 Cardinal, 18 Pioneer, 19 Lion, Warrior 70.
Back to throw. And he is in for the Seattle touchdown. Taking it in for 2 yards out. And the Seahawks will add on to their lead here in the final minute of the 3rd. Circle that drive because that might be one to remember. Well executed to give them a little cushion.
Well, let's take it into the boxing ring. You talk about them commanding it, keeping the fight where they wanted to, whether it was in the center of the ring or putting them on the ropes because it was jab, jab, jab. And finally, the haymaker to put that drive away.
Extra point up and through by Myers. And a lead now up to 14. The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away. A lane opens here. He's past the 30. And he goes out of bounds just shy of the 40, right around the 39. So solid starting field position. The 49er offense set to get this drive underway. So now, Charles, this drive maybe a touch more important, trying to erase the memory of that interception they had the last time out.
Yeah, and everyone goes through this because even the best in the game, you're going to have games where it just doesn't go right for you, and interceptions result. So frankly, to me, it's all about how you respond. Not just the types of plays that you call, but how you carry yourself, how you show your team that you're still with it, and how you continue to lead.
Well, thanks for joining us here on a Thursday night in the NFL. Third quarter, 2nd and 10 coming up. Now a handoff up the middle. It's James. He'll get about 3 as he's brought down right around the 42.
He's brought down at the 42-yard line. A 3-yard pickup. And it's third down.
Fourth quarter coming up here on Thursday Night Primetime. We'll return with more after this. This is the NFL, and it's on EA Sports. The offense on third down tonight, they've converted 3 times in 8 chances. This is 3rd and 7. Throwing is Ward. And he'll be hit as he releases it, and out front incomplete.
What we're seeing so far is the defense is certainly coordinated. Both levels doing their jobs in tandem. The back helping the front helping the back. The pressure got home on that last play and forced him to try and throw through contact and short of the sticks.
Going for it, here's Ward. And he is caught. And he's able to get this to the 40-yard line before he's out of bounds. The time to pull out the stops is now, and they convert there on 4th down.
First and 10 at the 40-yard line.
Now they'll change things up. To throw, here's Ward. That is caught. Downfield is Pearsall. And he's going to be out down inside the 20 at the 15. Line of scrimmage, the 15. It's 1st and 10.
First down. It's a gain of 25 yards. And the 49er first down.
To the air again, Ward. And that's going to be incomplete. Too tough to hold on to that one. It's 2nd down.
He did a fine job there of not hitting him before the ball arrived, and I've got to tell you, you can often mistime that play because of the angles of approach. When you're going to get him, sometimes you panic as well and think, I've got to be there right now. And
looking for Watkins, and it's intercepted. And the Seahawks are going to take over a couple of yards shy of midfield.
The Seahawks take over 1st and 10 at their own 48-yard line.
Coming to the line here to begin their next drive, the Seahawks offense. They have to like the position that they are in. 4th quarter, 2-score lead, and now the ball back after the INT.
Hey, Crash. Hey.
They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. And he's got Smith and Jigba. Down the left sideline. And all the way in. Touchdown, Seattle. Jackson Smith and Jigba. He has career touchdown number 78, tying in with both Eddie George and Frank Gifford on the all-time list. And the Seahawks are closing in on a 3rd straight win as they widen the gap further here in the 4th quarter. The kick unit for the Seahawks out there on the field, and we are ready to rock. And taken down just past the 20 at about the 21-yard line.
The Niners take over 1st and 10 at their own 21-yard line.
The San Francisco offense ready to start their next drive. Well, this game, it has had no shortage of offense. They've been able to put up a decent amount of points on this side, Charles. They just have not been able to keep pace with the other offense they're going against here.
Yeah, it's a good way of pointing things out because now it's not a total loss because, as you said, they've scored some points, so there's some plays they can build on, moments where the game plan actually worked. But overall, though, they were just out-personnel. They were going up against a team that's playing at an elite level. Well, he certainly thought he had an open look beyond the first down marker to his receiver, but they just couldn't connect, and that will send them back to the drawing board.
So the failure to connect on second down, that leaves them staring up here at a 3rd and 8. Now Ward. He's got his target. That's complete. And he'll get this one way up just shy of the 45-yard line.
And the 49er first down. First and 10 at the 44-yard line.
Ward. He's going to air one out. And he's going to be intercepted for the 3rd time thus far. Picked off by Nicky Manwari. Boy, so another interception, CD. It feels like he's starting to unravel a little bit.
And as you would expect, still a work in progress here in his second season. He has to start ironing out some of these mistakes, though, because now his head coach, his offensive coaches, they have to evaluate whether you keep playing him and let him work through it, or you start thinking about going to his backup.
7-5, 19 tight, 19 tight. Ready.
They'll come out throwing here on first down. Now a run here off the RPO. He'll keep it. He'll get 3 yards on the scramble there at second down.
Brandon, once that one broke down, there were only so many options left for him to take. Fortunately, only first down, so he smartly got the yardage he could get and didn't worry about trying to turn it into a bigger play and end up taking a bigger loss. Here, they hope they can regroup and get something different going here on second down.
Cup 19, Cup 19.
Here's a 2nd and 7. On the RPO, he'll keep it himself. And they'll be inside the 25 now at the 24. A good decision in the end to pull it and run, get some 9 yards at a first.
That's good for a Seahawks. First down. First and 10 at the 24-yard line.
Now they'll shift things around.
Bronco 80.
Now a handoff to Genty. And able to work his way down to the 16. 68 yards rushing for him now to this point. Didn't get to the sticks, but that's an ideal carry there on first down, isn't it?
I mean, now you're 2nd and 1. Although, you know, in the NFL, even if you picked up the first down, I don't think it's a big difference because the clock doesn't stop.
Yeah, not like college.
Right, if it's college football, you want to make 2nd and 1 is probably better than picking up the first down because in college football, the clock stops with every first down. It actually aids the defense in that situation.
From the 13 now, they work on 1st and 10.
First and 10 at the 13-yard
County
line.
Lions.
They'll go again with Genty. Unable to corral him. He fights through. And he will score. Touchdown, Seattle. Ashton Genty with his 2nd touchdown of the night. And the Seahawks extend this 4th quarter lead, and they are getting closer and closer to win number 11. Myers connects on the PAT, and that'll increase their lead to 28. Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away. And makes it across the 20 as his guys will set up shop at the 23-yard line. The 49er offense set to get this drive underway. And they've sort of lost their way, partner. How do they recalibrate and get this proverbial train back on track?
Well, this is where leadership really comes into play. How's the head coach handling it? The offensive coordinator? Sometimes they just make a joke. All right, guys, had your fun? All right.
Throw it out the window.
Yeah, let's get back on track here. And sometimes that'll work just fine.
I guess it's time now to lean on that leadership. An excellent way to start the drive there, 18 yards.
First and 10 at the 41-yard line.
So it's 49er football here as we get you reset. They've got a first and 10 as they search for a late score. To throw is Ward. Open man is Tipton. Calling a gain of 3 on the play. And it's second down.
A 3-yard pickup brings up second and 7 at the 44-yard line.
Ward now working out of a gun. And this throw incomplete. Well, the defender all over it that time, but it's going to lead to third down.
Normally being a big-bodied receiver plays to their advantage downfield. Go up and make the catch, take the hit, and pick up yardage. But in this case, the hit was timed really well and popped it free from his grasp.
And for the 4th time tonight, it's an interception. And he will take this one home. It's a touchdown. Well, what has been a fantastic game for this defense has been rough for this offense, and certainly his signal caller, Charles, that's thrown all these interceptions. Another one there, and this one taken all the way back for the score.
Hoping to hold a nice little spot in the post-game highlights to show this rip of interceptions and great plays this group has made. They've been on it from snap one.
Michael Dixon to kick off for Seattle.
So they'll get another shot on offense following that pick 6, and now the kick is away. And he'll be out of bounds across the 25.
Take over first and 10 at their own 28-yard line.
The San Francisco offense ready to start their next drive. Well, CD, it's all window dressing at this point. I mean, the best they can do is in the game with a nice drive to maybe build some momentum to move forward into their next contest.
Yeah, with how lopsided this game has been, even one score might not do a lot of cosmetic good on the scoreboard, partner, because it's just about looking forward at this point. Get a touchdown here, give yourself some positive momentum and reps to focus on and get back to practice in the next couple of days.
Little pitch and catch to the tight end, Knox. And he'll be out of bounds at the 25-yard line. So 8 yards on the completion there. And that'll make it 3rd and 13. And now an audible here into something else. He finds his man complete. That's Watkins. And past the 40 before he's out of bounds. A big play there as they get the conversion on 3rd and 13. So signs of life in what's been a dormant offense in this second half. Here's 1st and 10.
San Francisco.
Throwing now, Ward. Got his man complete over the middle. That's James. And taking it across midfield and inside the 45.
15 more yards. That's another 49er first down. A gain of 15. First down.
They'll throw again, Ward. And oh my goodness, here's a 5th interception. And the Seahawks will have solid field position here as they take over at their 45-yard line. Here's the Seattle offense ready to get this drive underway.
Come on, ready.
Well, they don't need to score here, that's for sure. They can just kneel it. They've got the huge lead late fourth quarter, but we'll see how they're feeling, Charles.
Yeah, we all know people out there who like to use every second of the clock, no matter what the score. And we know they don't need the points. They've scored in abundance already. Let's find out how they want to finish this ball game.
Now 2nd and 3.
It's a gain of 7.
Flag comes in. This might be a free play. And they'll be inside the 25 now at the 24. So naturally they will decline it. They got the first down anyway on the play.
Who needs a penalty when you picked up the first down through hard work and effort anyway? First down.
Well, partner, under the lights in primetime, this offense, they gave the nation quite a show, putting up that many points to come away with what will certainly be a memorable win for them.
And, Brandon, I think it's as simple as this. Some players, some teams, they're just meant for the big stage. And when they get a chance to play in this type of